Sheree from Divine Visions. Welcome back. And if you're new to my channel, welcome to you also. I do twin flame readings monthly as well as astrology readings. And also every week I will do pick a card readings, depending on, like, they're usually love readings. And yeah, big welcome for being here, guys. I'm glad you could all be with me today. And I just want to give a big shout out to all of you who have just been so supportive of my channel in general. And for those leaving recent donations and beautiful messages, I am just so thankful. Thank you so much. You are so sweet, guys. And also just, you know, just your normal comments on the channel is really beautiful as well. And just recently I had a neck injury. A lot of you might know about this because it was last Monday or Sunday. It had happened actually on the Sunday. And I couldn't move my neck at all. It was so painful. I had to go to hospital. And so I didn't really think I'd be doing any readings, at least for a week, or at least a week or two. But I'm feeling so much better now. It's still a little bit sore, but you know, that's how it goes when you've injured yourself. So it's going to take some time to heal, I'm sure, but I'm being gentle with it, and I don't want to get away from this reading. That's what I want to do. It's like Spirit is saying to me, you've got work to do. So yeah, amazing, guys. Thank you so much for sending your healing prayers and your emails to me as well. And I just love your good vibes, guys, as usual. Today we're going to be doing a twin flame reading, and it's going to be for the month like I normally do. It's very interesting. We've got the date that I'm doing this right now is the 8th of August, which is the Lionsgate portal. And so it's about bringing in and tuning into the divinity within us and coming into unity, it's self-mastery. And it's just a beautiful, powerful energy coming through, where we can manifest great things in our life, in our twin flame path, our journey. A lot of us are going to have very strong dreams on the astral plane as well, because a lot of us are not in union with our twin flames. So it's very much about working on the astral plane together and meeting up that way. And I know I have been meeting up with my twin quite often. In the last month especially, it's just been escalating how many dreams I've been having. It's crazy. But that's how it goes, isn't it? Like, sometimes we just can't meet up in the physical for whatever reason. And so it's got to be done on the astral plane. And that's where most of the magic happens, guys. So let's get started with this. I'm going to tune in and look at the divine masculine as well as the divine feminine. Hope I didn't burn my bloody tablecloth. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. I just dropped this on the tablecloth, but anyway, it's okay. Hasn't burnt through, thank God. I have done that before. So guys, we're going to have a look at what's going on with the divine masculine and the divine feminine, the main energies, any challenges, any blocks, and love messages coming through from each one as well. And what I'd normally do is I look at the divine masculine and the divine feminine, divine masculine, divine feminine. I go back and forth. So it's not just the divine masculine all in one go like I used to do. And then the divine feminine, I kind of like bring it back and forth like that. So let's have a look. I'm just going to turn this off here. I always say turn it off. I mean, blow it out, put it out, whatever. Okay. Okay, I don't know why I'm nervous. This is so weird. You know what I think it is? I don't think I'm really nervous. I think it's just anticipation, like, as to what messages are coming through, because I do feel like that kind of energy where there's anticipation. Now, for some of you guys who don't know, I do channel into specific groups within the Twin Flame Collective. So when I'm tuning in, I do tend to tune in to those who perhaps undergoing struggles or haven't been really united. But either way, I never know really beforehand what group is coming through until I actually start doing the readings. So I don't like putting my own beliefs or expectations onto it at all. I let Spirit guide the way. So this is going to be interesting. So I just want to see, I've got quite a few decks here. This is my new Divine Journey Tarot. You might have seen the deck reveal I put up, but I'm going to be using this today. So how cool. So this will be the Divine Masculine's deck that I use, and this will be, it's got something on that one. This will be the Divine Feminine's right here. Okay, so the Divine Feminine's deck, I'm just going to quickly give them a good shuffle through. Now with these, what I do normally is I shuffle them through, put all the energy in there that I want to, the intention, and then I only pick them from the top of the deck in this reading for my twin flame readings. Because also there's just so many questions and I just need to keep it sort of like in one spot as well. But this is just how I've been guided to do it as well. So this is the Divine Feminine, please, Spirit. Divine Feminine's energies. One more. Okay, and then we're going to shuffle this. Whoop. There she is. And now we've got the Divine Masculine. I do channel, and when I channel, I say he for Divine Masculine, she for Divine Feminine. That's just how I do it, guys. How interesting. Justice has come out for the Divine Masculine, so it will be very interesting to see if this does come out again for him. Okay, so let's see the Divine Masculine's energy, please. We want to get some intentions into the Divine Masculine's tarot. These are all new cards, so these ones are a little bit, haven't used these very much, so got to put some energy in there. Divine Masculine, please, Spirit. What's going on with the Divine Masculine? And some of you will know that I actually do channelings on what the Divine Masculine wants you to know, etc. So if anything comes through like that today, I will definitely let you know. As I've been shuffling on these, I'm seeing very dark-haired masculines coming through already, but it doesn't mean that if I do channel a certain message and it's not resonating, it doesn't mean you have to think the whole reading is not yours. Different messages will come through at different times, guys, so just so you're aware of that as well. So just take the ones that do resonate with you and leave what doesn't. And this Divine Masculine wears jewelry. So I don't know if there's a silver ring or a silver necklace this one's wearing. This is one of the ones I'm tuning into. So there'll be many different ones coming through. So it doesn't have to be a dark-haired masculine wearing jewelry, by the way. It's just different, as I said, different messages coming through. I see necklace, I see like a silver necklace, a silver ring, things like that coming through right there. Okay, that's the Divine Feminines. And did I shuffle? I can't remember. So this is the Divine Masculines right here. My goodness me. There's a lot of energy in these ones for the Divine Masculine. That's it, Divine Masculine. Okay, we're going to do a main theme for them. So what we're going to do is a main theme for the twin flames as a whole, main message for both of them, I should say. I hope I can talk properly today, my God. Okay. Alrighty, so let's have a look. This is the main theme. Spirit. Okay, main theme for the Divine Feminines, please. Let's get started. Now, I just want you to put your person in your mind, okay, before we start. Calling them all in. The group that I'm tuning into, please. I'm getting an indigo colour here too. No, it's funny because that's kind of indigo. But I was closing my eyes and I just saw this ray of indigo coming through and the gold. Seeing that as well. Beautiful, bright gold. Which is interesting. We've got the Lionsgate, as I said. The Sun in Leo is aligning with Sirius. And so amazing energies coming through right now, guys. A lot is manifesting. A lot of healing is taking place. And it's all on the astral too, a lot of it. So let's have a look here, okay? What is the main theme, please, for the divine twin flames here? What is the main theme this month that they're coming into, please, Spirit? What is the main theme? All right, this is going to piss me off if it doesn't. Oh my God. This camera. Okay, charging forward, the Chariot, Cancer energy. It's remaining focused, tapping into your willpower, determination, and strength to overcome any challenges. This relationship is being tested. Be prepared for blocks in the road and outside interference that will try to take you off course. Apply discipline and commitment with willpower to see your goals achieved. Success is yours if you remain confident in your abilities. You have control of the reins and can lay down your own boundaries and go after your desires. Travel might be on the cards here, road trip or driving. What that shows me is there's movement, there's a charging forward, a need to be strong on your path, not allowing anything to get in the way. And if there are blocks on the road, it's about moving past them, moving past it. I'm gonna, I don't know where to put that one now. As I said, I need to get those little things that I can put my cards up against. Okay, so let's have a look. That is the main theme. Okay, so let me see. I don't think I'm going to use those anymore today, but I'll put them on the side here in case. All right, guys, let's have a look for the divine masculine. What current energy is he sitting in, please? Two of Cups reversed. Okay, Two of Cups reversed. And I want to get another card here because I like using these. Now, these are new cards that I just got recently. They're really cool cards from Sister Moon Tarot. So they are the Moody Moon messages from the masculines, which is very interesting. So we're going to see what current energy is he sitting in with the Two of Cups reversed. Deciding, deliberating, options, comparing, which is interesting because twos are often about decisions and choices. We see them seeing eye to eye right here, and the cups are about love, and it's a mutual attraction. It's a sacred love partnership, basically. And it's about both of you opening your hearts to something here. But the divine masculine's not sure what to do. He's not sure whether to open his heart or not. Why is this happening, Spirit? What's going on? What is happening with the divine masculine? Why is he not opening his heart? Or why is he not sure? What is he not sure of, about doing this? Upheaval in his heart chakra. It's shock, the unexpected, trouble. Something's occurred in his heart chakra. It's stirred him up in this connection. There's been a stirring of his emotions here, and he's not happy about it. He's not sure what to do about it, so he's deciding, deliberating on it, perhaps withdrawn right now. Going within, because it has really shaken his heart chakra up right now, his world. I do want to see what the divine feminine's currently doing. Okay, the divine feminines are currently in a place of anxiety and fear. I just want to see what that's to do with here. So have a look at this. I want to use these for the feminine as well. So what's going on with the feminine being anxious? What is she? She's probably anxious. And when I say she, he, I'm talking about you guys. But the divine feminines are anxious because the divine masculine might be closed off here, and they can feel that. He's off kind of like in his own world. Infidelity. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. Now I know what this is about. For some of you, it's going to resonate. Not all of you. Okay. The divine masculine has two people he's deciding between. And it could be a third party situation, or it's, it looks to me like a third party situation where there might be two people that he's deciding upon. Is he going to stay, or is he going to go? Is he going to choose a divine feminine or go in another pathway here? There might have been a betrayal. or deception, secrets, and the feminine is extremely anxious and worried and upset about this. She's feeling fearful. There's a lot of fear here with the divine feminine as well. So there's maybe she's avoiding right now, blocking and escaping and pushing away the divine masculine because of these fears. And it may not actually be, some of you might not actually be that the divine masculine's really with someone. It could be that the divine feminine's fearing this, because in this place, everything can amplify in your mind when you're stressing out and ruminating and catastrophizing over things. And it could be at night time that she's really thinking deeply about this and feeling very fearful about this, avoiding him, blocking him, pushing him away, running away. But you have to say, for a lot of you, it is that the divine masculine has chosen maybe somebody else in the past, and he's at the point of not knowing which way he's going to go, because there's been a sudden upheaval. And it looks like that love has turned the other way around, right? For this divine masculine, it's not very harmonious or balanced. So could be that the divine feminine has just recently found out that there's someone in his life as well. So it could be that as well. So what is the divine masculine actually feeling for his divine feminine? Well, there's temptations here. We got the devil, but I do want to see, what is that to do with, please, Spirit? What is the devil? Because when we see the devil, Capricorn energy, when we see the devil, we see that it's temptations, it's addictions, it's being restricted, it's feeling like you're tied down. There's like it's our shadow self, but I do want to see specifically what is that he's feeling for the divine feminine, please, in his in his shadow side. We've got influenced, external parties, impressionable, gossip. Nostalgic, so he's missing the divine feminine, he's yearning and he's reflecting. Oh wow, what's that one? Oh, that's hers, yeah. And so he's also magnetized. There's quite a few that came out. He's magnetized towards her. That's that temptation and desire and love that he feels for the divine feminine. He might be feeling quite empty in his current situation, whether that be another person or just another pathway that's just he's trying to decide upon whether he wants to continue with that. He might come in feeling quite confident and ready to move forward towards her as well. There is nostalgia. There is a longing for her. But he is inconsistent and unreliable, unstable. And yeah, I just want to see what this is about, okay? Because this is what he's feeling for her. It's quite a few, so I've got to go through it. Okay. What I see is that the divine masculine is currently influenced by other people in his pathway, and he's kind of confused. He's got this dark clouds around him right now, so he's not sure what he wants or how he can get out of a situation, being the devil, which ties you down. It's restrictions. I feel like he's trying to work out a way perhaps to come towards the divine feminine. There is nostalgia. He is missing and yearning for her. You know, he feels that he's very magnetized towards her. He feels like he's trying to build his confidence to get ready to come towards her. Yes, there's influences around him right now. Could be family, could be a romantic partner, could be even his own thoughts, because there is this inconsistent energy coming through as well, where he also sees that the divine feminine's being inconsistent, that she might be unreliable, she might be game playing, and that might be also why he's not sure whether to come forward or not. What is the divine feminine feeling towards the divine masculine? What am I doing there? Now I'm going to choose one of these, sorry. For the divine masculine, what he's feeling for the divine feminine. Only you. This is just driving me nuts. Okay, fixated, attached, hypnotized. Look at that. He is magnetized to her. He is hypnotized by her. He wants her. He's fixated. He's trying to come out of a situation he's not happy in, trying to move away from old karmic patterns perhaps, or some karmic tie that's keeping him held back. And it's only you. So how is the divine feminine feeling towards the divine masculine right now, please, Spirit? So we've got Three of Swords reversed. Now, the Three of Swords is heartbreak. She's got swords. She's got a lot going on in her mind. There's been a lot of mental torment. a need to purge. And being reversed, you know, it could show that she is trying to purge the last parts of her pain. Let's see here what's going on for the Divine Feminine, please. Angry. Oh my God. This makes so much sense, guys. She needs to purge. Volatile, explosive, non-communicative. That's that blocking and avoiding. So the Divine Feminine's like, I ain't dealing with you. Get your shit together. You know, that's what she's feeling right here, is angry, because it does feel like there has been a pathway that the Divine Masculine has chosen over her, and now is thinking of her, wants to come back to her, it looks like here. Very tempted to come back, but not sure because of the inconsistent behavior, because he feels it even on an energetic level that the Divine Feminine pines for him. She loves him. She wants him. She wants to charge forward towards him, right? Like the Chariot. But it's angry towards him right now. So, you know, sometimes some people say the Three of Swords reversed can be heartbreak ending, but sometimes I see it reversed as being, okay, maybe they're holding their pain within and they need to purge. She needs to purge. Instead of going around and around in her mind all the things that has happened and gone wrong and stressing about it, and she's kind of stuck in that angry cycle. Yeah, so it's just needing to really purge that, really, in a healthy way. At the moment, it might be being purged, but in an angry way, so it's not necessarily really healthy. And so we got boundaries, no drawing the line. So she's put up her boundaries, doesn't want anything to do with him right now. It's like, you can't come back, I'm not talking to you, I don't want to deal with you. Yeah, there's a lot of pain there, there's a lot of pain that's unresolved too within the feminines at this time. And, you know, it's a beautiful energy that we're coming into right now with the Lionsgate, but at the same time it's amplified. It's energy that's like amplified right now. So if she's in a negative headspace, possibly got insomnia, can't sleep, tossing and turning, thinking about this, it's just on her mind, stewing on this, you know, it could definitely affect, it's going to affect her energy for sure, her aura, her chakras, her daily life, her way of just being able to think normally and function, you know, it's like kind of taking over her right now. So let's see then, what is the actual Divine Masculine's main blocks? What is his main challenges? So the Wheel. So we know that the Wheel is all about destiny, it's good luck, it's a sudden change, and it's things that turn in your favor. But being reversed, it's feeling that things like have gone bad, like there's bad luck in the situation. I just want to get more on this, as I normally do. So what's blocking the Divine Masculine right now, please? So we've got music, art, creative, inspired, and insincere, fake, plastic illusions. So this is interesting. So the Divine Masculine's, his inspiration, creativity has been, it's like he's self-sabotaging at the moment, and he's not feeling that life's turning in his favor, and things are just not moving for this Divine Masculine. He's stuck. He doesn't have harmony. There's disharmony in his life. He's not feeling creative. He's not tapping into his own spiritual, personal power, creativity. He's really stuck at the moment. Things have come like, what am I saying here? Like upheaval. Things have been shook up for him right now. And he's just not feeling that he can, like, what am I getting with that? Move into the natural rhythm, okay, of life, of the connection with the twin flame, like with his Divine Feminine. He just cannot find the natural rhythm with her. It's not turning naturally right now. And so therefore he comes across as very insincere, almost like superficial, and can only see things through illusions. Oh my God, this is what this says, right? Illusions, clouded judgment, unbalanced and skewed. So this makes so much sense, guys. Seriously. This just shows me, once again, he's got clouded judgment. He can't see clearly. He can't find that harmony and balance that he's wanting. He's not inspired, perhaps, to really turn that wheel, you know, to have that wheel turning right now. He doesn't know what to do, so he puts on a fake mask, like he puts on that fake face, a mask even. So that's what's blocking him right now. We'll get to the messages in a moment. So what's blocking the divine feminine from this connection? The Lover's reverse. She's not open to love. She doesn't choose the divine masculine right now. I don't mean to laugh, but I don't know. Sometimes I have this sense of humor with this stuff. I'm not laughing at you guys. I mean it. I'm part of the journey too, and sometimes I just have a sense of humor. You just have to understand I'm a bit quirky. But anyway, she's not open to love. She's really caught up in this this thing right here. Like she's not open. She's not open to it. She doesn't trust in love. Yeah, look at this. Toxic, self-destructive addiction and karmic chains. Now, that so comes into line with the angry energy right here. Because if you're stuck in anger, and that's the cycle that you're stuck in, and you're stewing on this, and you're blocking and closing up, right? And in this place of not purging and feeling extremely anxious and stressing out and ruminating, as I said, like going over in your mind and being angry. It's like that. It's like playing that TV. Like, what am I saying here? It's like playing something over and over again in your mind. It's on replay. And so I see with her, she's unable to open up to love whilst being in this toxic energy right here. So the divine feminines are really hurt. They've been really pained, really angry. Euphoria, which is chasing thrills, joy, laughter. So that's a block, right? That's her block. She's unable to tap into this energy, which she wants to really desperately have in her life because of this angry, toxic energy here. And she might be getting a kick out of it. And, you know, it's kind of like thriving on that energy right now, even though it's a negative and, you know, no one wants to really feel this stuff. But it's kind of like giving her energy and momentum to keep feeding into this, and really got to be careful with that. You know, what energy you're feeding with can turn into hatred and anger if it's not dealt with in a healthy way. It can actually be toxic to your own system, you know, physically even. So you've got to be really careful with what you're doing, divine feminines. So yeah, I mean, it's really, you don't want to end up sick because of this. Some of you are not eating. Some of you are really pissed off to the point where you're even like, and maybe beside yourself, very anxious, where you're not eating and you might have tummy pains and headaches and things like that going on here. So not drinking enough water, things like that coming in here as well. And the divine masculines, I feel like feeling very immobilized right now as well. So let's have a look. So I want to see, that's the blocks. Okay, so what is deep, deep, deep down in this heart, in the divine masculine's heart for his divine feminine right now? Got the Eight of Swords. So he really wants to see the both of you freed from this karmic chain, this karmic pattern. Being able to really, I feel like he really wants the divine feminine to really see him for who he truly is, not based on his mistakes and his, human condition. Like, I feel like he really wants the divine feminine to look past that. Whoops, hang on. Yeah, so what is he really feeling deep in his heart for her? So humor, he really loves her. He wants this to, you know, he feels happy. He feels joy. He maybe even shares a really good sense of humor when you are on good terms here with each other and have a beautiful connection. Maybe there is this laughter and joy together. And that's what he feels like. He wants to get back to that. Yeah, where it's light, not heavy, and not to the point where you're caging each other in, you know, caging yourselves in these illusions and feeling trapped in a connection. He really wants the divine feminine to come into this empowered energy where she's lighthearted and happy and free again. What does the divine feminine feel deep in her heart for the divine masculine? The Five of Cups. So this is regret and sadness. Sometimes it's not seeing the silver lining, not seeing the lessons in this, but being reversed. It shows me that she really does care for the divine masculine. She wants to get out of this sadness that she's in currently. I want to get another card on that one. She wants to move out of that place of regret and radical acceptance. She really wants to accept the divine masculine and this journey. She really does. See the infinity symbol, so cool. So eights could be significant. We are in the Lionsgate portal, which is the 8th of the, what is it? The 8th of the 8th or something. Yeah, so that's so interesting. And then we got the 15, which represents the devil card as well. So she really wants them both to once again break free out of this regret, out of the sadness, and accept the journey and move forward, charge forward like the chariot and take it on like a warrior, face it head on, where they both can work on this together. She wants the divine masculine to really come forward, and I'm hearing that she wants an apology as well as to his actions. He's oblivious. Some of the divine masculines aren't really digging, well, they are digging their heels in, but I don't feel like they're trying and putting a huge effort in to actually hurt the divine feminine. And it comes across that way with the silliness, you know, that happens in this connection and the immaturity. But he's also learning on his own here as well. And some of them do come out and do actually really know what they're doing, and they do hurt the divine feminine. I understand that. But I just feel like both of you have hurt each other. I feel like there's a tit for tat sometimes going on here. But at the same time, some of you are misunderstanding each other because of the differences here, and because there's no communication. You can only, when there's no communication, you only got your own thoughts that make up your own mind about something. So it's kind of like you don't get the answers, so what else can you do but think about it and then come to your own conclusion on what's going on. And that's where the misunderstandings are coming in, especially with the divine feminines here who are caught up in their mind space, feeling angry and getting into that toxic energy right there. Yeah, I mean, it's hard for them to then see another perspective and to get out of that you know, narrative right there. So let's have a look then at what does a divine masculine actually want from this connection right now as we stand in August. What does he want? Well, he wants to make a decision. He wants a decision to be made. This is a mental conflict right here, not being able to make a decision, having to, it's like toing and froing. Okay, we'll see what else comes up with this. What does he want? What does he want? He wants to be connected with the divine feminine. Telepathy. Horny, desire, focused on you only. Oh my God. So once again, that's that magnetized, hypnotized, fixated energy. He's feeling this on the astral plane, by the way. Telepathy, energy, connection. On the astral, you guys are meeting up, and he wants to be able to take the mask off, to take that mask off that he's been wearing, where he's come across as insincere. I feel like he really wants to connect. It's not just sexually, though. It's like that... well, it's obviously physical and it is sexual, but at the same time, it's kind of like, it's a very spiritual connection. It's a very tantric type of sex, you know, and it doesn't have to be sex. It can be just physically touching one another, having that hug and, you know, being able to look into each other's eyes and smell each other, you know, the pheromones and all that stuff. So I feel like your divine masculine's really feeling torn because he's feeling such a pull towards you. and such an attraction and magnetic attraction at that. I feel like this divine masculine most likely is watching you from afar if you're not together, if you're not in contact with each other at all, which it looks like you're not, because the divine feminine's kind of like, blocking him out. But that's probably why it can only be telepathically here and astral, on the astral right here. So he's focused on you and really wants to come to a decision, a clear decision on what to do, because I feel like this real conflict going on within him, where on one hand he's trying to gain the courage and he's feeling all these feelings as well, and he realizes there are dreams occurring here and he's feeling that pull. There is telepathy even in your waking states, and so he's getting mixed signals from the divine feminine, because on one hand she wants to lure him in and she loves him and she wants to make this work and holds a very strong connection with him. Obviously, they are twin flames, but like it's almost like she's focused so intently on him that it's almost like she's willing him to her, but at the same time angry and pushing him away. And he's feeling this. He's feeling this pull and also pushing away. So it's a push, pull. And yeah, it's that kind of energy coming out here. So he's confused. He doesn't know what to do. So, what does a divine feminine really want deep in her heart with this connection with the divine masculine? She really wants this. She really wants this to be worked upon. This is the trustworthy knight, the loyal knight. She wants loyalty. She wants this to work towards something that's substantial, something that is tangible, something that is long-lasting, and a commitment here. This is the Virgo energy. And so it's about service, it's about dedication, it's routine, it's methodical, it's slow and steady, wins the race. She definitely wants this with the divine masculine right now. Yeah, what else does she want? So it's funny, because she doesn't necessarily want him to come rushing back to her, and that might sound strange to some of you, because you might be like, well, I wouldn't mind that. But at the same time, that you're deep down not ready, and you don't want him coming back to you if he's not ready. So it's about working on something here. You want him to work on himself as well as yourself. It's self-mastery, guys. She wants the divine masculine to definitely be working towards her as well. Like, I feel like she wants the divine masculine, she wants him to be this way, working his way towards her and seeing the value in the connection and in her. I was going to say something else, but it just slipped my mind. Yeah, because this is loyalty, right? And she feels that he has chosen something over her. Could have been another person, could have been another pathway, could have been family, some third party situation or other. And the third party can be a job, a friend, family. It doesn't have to be romantic. But there's definitely something else that she feels really betrayed with. She feels like she was blindsided with, and that he chose over her. And so she wants him to come back and mean it. Not just come back because he wants to connect and then go away again. She wants him to come in for the long term. She doesn't want this cold, detached, rigid energy. And there's been jealousy in the connection. So she might be really watching him, paying attention to him on his social media or through friends. There's a real need and want to rid this of her. She doesn't like feeling this way. She doesn't like feeling cold and detached and rigid. She wants to be loving and warm and kind as who she is in the connection. When they have been beautiful together, she wants to get back to that. Not this coldness and jealousy. She wants this to be loyal. She wants to feel secure in the connection with the divine masculine. She hasn't felt secure in the connection. That's what it is. And I know that nobody can really make you feel anything like that. You have to find your own happiness in life, and it's something we all learn, even me. We all learn it on our pathway. It's a very hard thing to do, that we have to we have to heal ourselves. We have to find our own happiness. We have to stand on our own 2 feet and not expect all these things from the other person. And that's not saying that, you know, we can have expectations, of course, of how to be treated. But nobody can heal us. Nobody can really make us happy. We have to take the reins, right? Once again, the chariot, take the reins and manifest our own healing and our own happiness, our own confidence and security. So to put that on someone else is a huge pressure. But this is all part of the journey, guys. It is that karmic lesson. We all have it. We've all had childhood wounds where we feel abandoned or, you know, there's been betrayals in people's lives. There's been a lot of pain. There's distrust, especially through all the karmic partners and stuff like that that have come through. That, you know, when the twin flame comes in, same old things are happening. You're triggering each other. And yeah, I mean, anyone that says twin flames can't hurt you, it's not true. Twin flames can hurt you. They're still human. They're no ascended master. Last time I checked, there's no gurus in a twin flame connection that I've met. So yes, twin flames can hurt each other. But it's not, you know, it's not meant to be hateful and malicious, like to the point where they want you dead kind of thing. You know, that's just not that's not right. So here we go. I want to see what else is coming up with this. We didn't get this for the divine masculine, did we? Oh yeah, what does he want with the connection with the divine feminine? I don't think I picked one of these. Let's see, divine masculine, what does he really want deep in his heart? He has a longing for you, aching, pining, I should say, past love. The divine masculine, and we had another card in here somewhere where he is longing for the divine feminine. Wow. So he's really feeling this so strong. He's really feeling shut out. The divine feminine. Oh, wow. She wants that apology. She wants that return, forgiveness, apology to come through. Roaming wild, free-spirited, risks, possibilities. She doesn't like the fact that he could be roaming wild, you know, and that there's a risk in that. There's many possibilities. Is he going off and chasing after someone else? It's this kind of thing that's the divine feminines are really feeling right now, deep within themselves. That is a real, it's probably stressing them out right here, is that they're not feeling secure in the connection. They're not sure what he's up to. They're keeping an eye on him, but they also have pushed him out. And because he's withdrawn and he's not moving away and he's not moving towards, he's just sitting back longing for her and feeling this magnetic pull towards her, but maybe not feeling that he's exactly in the right position right now. So how does he actually see himself in this right now, that, you know, in this state of mind or being that he's in? How does he actually see it himself? Because we're looking at how he is on the outside, but how does he see himself? Yeah, so he feels like he's coming out from conflict maybe. No, this is what it is. This is usually competition with others. He's got internal conflict. When I see this, it's solo. This is him going through his own internal conflict. He knows this. He's aware of the internal conflict. And strong, capable, powerful, empowered. He knows he's got the capability to get himself out of this. He actually knows that. So this might be why he's kind of like deciding on, what do I do? What do I do in this? Do I move towards this connection, or do I... Yeah, he's got an internal conflict going on right there. There might be things that he's competing against in his life right now that are, you know, in his mind right now, competing against each other. Should he go this way or that way? What's this one? Feminine energy. Very much on his mind. Oh my God, look at this. Memories. Bittersweet dwelling, reminiscing. There you go. He's in a bittersweet energy right now. He knows this. He knows that he's got her on his mind. He's reminiscing. He's longing for her. He's conflicted. And it's a very strong conflict too, if we're looking at that word. So what's the divine feminine? What does she know really deep down within herself? You know, what's going on with her? I'm sure she's very aware of the anger and all that stuff, but what is she actually really aware of? Page of Pentacles. She knows she's not able to open up and offer anything to the divine masculine right now. Just want to see what that's about. She's not feeling that she's valued in this connection either. Seeking, awakening, enlightened, inspired. So she knows that she's trying to seek the answers through him perhaps as well. She's not offering her coin to him. She's not offering anything to him right now. She doesn't know, want to. She's kind of like seeking out answers maybe through psychic readings or like this one. Trying to tap into her intuition, perhaps trying to go within. Yeah, purifying herself, purging, healing, cleaning energy. Wow, wow, wow. There it is, guys. That's the purging. So she knows she has to seek out this. She has to seek out this because she's holding it within. She's being stubborn. So some divine feminines, they know what they need to do, but they're somehow in this cycle of anger. And as I said before in the beginning, that they're kind of feeding that. It's like they're getting a lot of energy from that. It's fueling it. Okay, so they kind of like being in that energy. I don't know why. It might be because some feminines might feel that they're a bit more in control, feel a bit stronger in themselves where they're not so vulnerable. If you become angry, you can become a bit more aggressive and out there and confident and controlling. You know, you're controlling your own emotions and you're not so weak. You don't feel so weak. So that's part of it there. And some divine feminines won't let something go. They're not letting it go. And they will not let it go until the masculine comes forward with that apology that they're seeking. So let's have a look quickly then at what is the action that the divine masculine might take towards the divine feminine this month. The Fool, okay, reversed. He's not jumping in by the looks of it, not taking a risk. And he's going to be self-focused on his own self-care, which is good. That's actually very good. Now that's really good because it means he's working on himself. He's not ready to jump into a new path right now. He's taking care of himself. Beauty, graceful, charming, luxurious. So he might be taking care of his physical health right now as well. Really perhaps getting busy, getting into the physical world. He might be really building himself up, could be building a house. There's something he's doing that's making him feel good about himself. And it could be that he's also looking into his own diet and making better choices within his own daily routine. I feel like some of them have felt like they've really been lost, and yeah, he wants to make himself more attractive to the divine feminine as well. So what is the divine feminine's actions that she's going to take towards the divine masculine? King of Cups, holding her cup of love. She's not offering it to him once again. So let's see. But it could also be internalizing, like holding that love within. So we're going to see what else is going on here. Energy the divine feminine will be in. Or what action, will she take towards the divine masculine? Whoops. So feeling incomplete, missing, wanting, desiring. Yeah. I mean, she's not offering her cup, but she's still going to be feeling very emotional and might be even emotionally closed off here. Feeling that there's still some maturity to grow with here with the divine feminines. I think there's something they still need to feel. They need to learn or get something within themselves. They need to complete their themselves, let alone trying to seek it out with the divine masculine. But it's very natural that they're going to feel incomplete without him being there. But there's a lot of healing the divine feminines need to really tap into, and it looks like they may not necessarily do that because it's kind of like this energy is outwards. It's like, trying to reach out to the divine masculine here. And we do see that, yes, she's missing him, but she's also in that angry, cold energy. Sometimes you feel very turbulent like there's a very turbulent type of energy going on with emotionally. And shallow, superficiality, boredom, blank. So the divine feminines don't want to get into the deep emotions right here. They don't want to feel it. They don't want to attach themselves to it. They don't want to find peace right now. Now, it's weird because I know deep down they do want that, obviously, but it's not like they're wanting to give themselves that peace. They're waiting for the divine masculine to come in and offer that peace. So that, you know, it's kind of like, well, when you do this, I'll feel better. When you do this and make it right and you know, it's the ball is in your court type thing, then I'll be happy. Then I will choose to do this, and then I will let you in, and then I'll be able to heal. It's kind of like that energy going on, okay, guys? So let's have a look. I want to see what is going on. What is a divine masculine? We're going to do some nice messages now, guys, because deep underneath all of this is a lot of love for each other, a lot of love, a lot of sadness, a lot of yearning and longing for one another. All right, what does a divine masculine want to say to the divine feminine, please? Wow, there's quite a few. You are so sexy. Yeah. He's looking at photos of you, I feel, or on social media, and he's obviously dreaming and thinking of you. Wow, I'm thinking about you right now. And we've got, I turned out liking you a lot more than I originally planned. Oh, yeah. You have caused this upheaval in this divine masculine's heart chakra. And why can't you just tell me what you feel? Because how you act is confusing me, which is so interesting because we had that inconsistent energy earlier where he feels the divine feminine is really inconsistent, sending out mixed signals right here as well. So yeah, I mean, this is what's going on. Now, what does the divine feminine want to say to the divine masculine? That tripod, man. What does the divine feminine want to say, please? I can't wait for the day we will start living our life together. Yeah, she's holding on. Definitely wants that. Telling themselves right now they don't, but definitely deep down they do. Okay, so what have we got here? I'm sorry for hurting you. I never wanted you to feel bad in any way. So the divine feminines have really pained the divine masculine. He's in quite a bit of pain, but he's very confused and he's withdrawn like that. But yeah, the divine feminines have lashed out in some way, or even just gone really cold, which has hurt the divine masculine. Oh, God, okay. Anything else the divine feminine wants to say? So we've got, I want to be with you for the rest of my life. Yeah, she does want that. And I smile whenever I get a message from you. Now, you guys might not be in communication, you know, with this kind of reading, but it might be that she's reminiscing. You divine feminines might be rereading over old text messages or messages that have come through. And once again, stuck in that cycle of feeling really sad, reminiscing, holding on, and then getting angry. It can be that kind of stuff going on here. Playing it over in your mind even. Things that were last said. It's very, very tough for you guys at the moment. For some of you. So let's have a look. What does the divine masculine want to say? Gesture. I am going to come sweep you away. Yeah, he wants to. I feel like he wants to choose the divine feminine. He is only thinking of her. So where the hell did it go? I know there's one in here. Oh, God, I hate that when this happens, guys. Hang on. It did flip over. I just got to find where it is. Happens a lot with these cards for some reason. I cannot find it. I'm just going to keep shuffling. Okay. In the very near future. I'm going to come sweep you away in the very near future. There you go. What does the divine feminine want to say to the divine masculine? I'm not sure if we both feel the same way about each other. So she's really worried that because of his he's being inactive right now, he's not coming forward, he might not be revealing his feelings, like his true feelings about this connection or to her. He's very much feeling that pull and longing for her. She's possibly feeling this. But she's not sure how he feels about her. And she's also afraid that he doesn't want the same kind of life with her that she wants, you know, where there is that commitment and working together towards a higher cause. Is he just wanting to go off and be shallow and do his own thing kind of thing, like be in any relationship he wants to? Does he really love her? Does he even care? You know, it's those kinds of things coming up. And so this isn't about you. I'm working through a personal issue. That is the triggers that are coming up for the Divine Feminine. It's that karmic stuff that's causing the abandonment issues, okay, coming up here. What does the Divine Masculine want to say? So we know he loves her. We do know this. I would just hurt you more right now. I need to be alone. Yeah, he needs to work on himself. He needs to make sure that when he does come in, he's doing it for the right reasons. I saw myself in you the first second I laid eyes on you. And wow, I've had sleepless nights caught between confusion and pain. I worship your perfection. I love your sense of humor. We saw that before. Facing my reflection is more than I can handle. And I want to dance across eternity with you. Yeah, so what does the Divine Feminine want to say to the Divine Masculine? Where do we go from here? Yeah, I mean, you both feel very stuck right now in this connection. It's just not moving. And you both have healing to do, which, you know, is a common theme. I want to give you the world. That's what she's saying to him. And what was the last one here? And you're the only person in the world who really scares me. Yeah, I mean, she's really shit scared that the Divine Masculine is just going to really just forget about her and move on without her and never ever hear from him again. You know, it's like that kind of energy coming through. Just want to pull out one of these. Whoops. Oh, hang on a moment. For the two of them, please. What's going on, please, Spirit, for the twin flames here? Wow, hang on a moment. These are just crazy energies. Just one or two cards would be great, please, Spirit. Okay, attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Both have to go onto their own paths and pay attention to their own selves, what they're doing. When you are doing things and you're happy in your own space, you become more attractive. You're growing in yourself. You're becoming more confident. You don't really care what other people are doing around you. And it's just being really in that special energy of doing things you love, stopping and smelling the roses, being in the now, being in the present moment, I should say. Because I think that once the attention goes off the other person and to yourselves, you know, when you're focusing on your own life and your own healing and stuff like that, the other person feels it. You know, they feel it. They feel that it's like when you're really intensely focused on someone and you kind of take that focus off. It's like that pull or the magnetic pull that you feel is kind of like one's let go and you kind of feel like that energy is just not there anymore. So it's like, whoa, what happened? You know, I'm feeling a void or I'm feeling a lack of here. So they definitely feel it. Either one of you would feel it. The Divine Feminine has felt it with the Divine Masculine, but he's definitely felt it from her. She's definitely gone cold and detached like that. So he's definitely in a lot of pain and confusion around it as well. And I feel like he regrets things, you know. He is sorry. He doesn't know how to kind of come forward and express what he's feeling here. So let's get a special message for the twin flames, please. What can we learn, please, tonight with the Rumi card for the twin flame? What is their special card here tonight? We have got Sacred Union, guys. Wow. If that's, oh my God, that's amazing. I want to read this because I'm not too familiar. Sacred Union, and it says number 19, which is the beautiful sun in the tarot. So it's positive, it's warm, it's just beautiful. So it says, only the oneness of love and the lover is eternal. Surrender your heart into this union, for all else in this world is momentary. So stupefied with bliss, I became without thought. There is no grief in that loss. I gladly surrender my intelligence in favor of this mindlessness. It is ecstasy, rapture. The sweetness of the union, so sacred, overwhelms my senses. The lover and the beloved are my world. Nothing else exists except this love, this unity of divine masculine and feminine, and the fresh new universe that shall be born from their sacred conjoining. It happens even now between my body and my spirit, and in yours and in his over there, and that woman passing by, all creation in sacred rapturous embrace. So shocking and wild, this frenzy of loving delight without limits. Let us be swept away, my beloved, in the passionate loving that renders duality into one and tips the mind into empty ecstasy. Oh, wow, amazing. So this is just telling you guys that there's a sacred union between the two of you. Yes, we're together in spirit already, okay? But this could definitely manifest in the physical. Physical unions can be very rare. Both need to do their inner work. Both want to hear the higher calling, you know, that the divine feminine and divine masculine, the mission that they're here to do. Some divine feminines and masculines do not connect physically, as in a union. They just don't. A lot of the work is done on the astral plane. But it's not to say that this is not happening for you guys in the physical, okay? So I'm not saying whether it is or not, because everybody's different. We've got so many people and different journeys right here listening tonight as well. So there is only one truth that will prevail in your life without failure, without exception, and that is love, guys. So try and picture your person in your heart. You know, send light and love to your other, you know, to your divine counterpart. Send them that love and light. Know that they're on a journey of healing themselves and learning. I think the problem is that too many people take these things personally when we think of past lives even. Karmic stuff that's gone way beyond this lifetime that we're both, the divine feminine and masculine, are carrying. That have undergone so much karmic baggage and lessons, still learning, still trying to work out how the hell to detach from that and heal from it. So, you know, the divine masculines especially find it very confronting to face any kind of emotion, so they will push it down. And so the divine feminine comes along and triggers that, and they withdraw even further. And it's scary because the divine feminines are triggering that pain and stuff that they aren't even aware of. They've never been even able to express, feel feelings, let alone express the feeling. So it's very hard for divine masculines, and divine feminines have been abandoned and have felt very rejected in life and have to be a certain way. Society kind of makes them feel like they're not good enough. So it's a lot of lessons and a lot of things to go through, a lot of things to be aware of. But guys, love is the answer, and sacred union, a very special message. Take these messages as they resonate with you, and I look forward to connecting with you next time. Love and blessings.